Here now on that is Michael Balboni, former Homeland Security advisor for New York State and president of Redland Strategies. Michael, always great to see you, especially on a New Year's Eve. Thank you for coming on.
Happy New Year.
I always like to say the city is covered by New York's finest, not just on New Year's Eve, every single day of the year. But tonight on the ground, they've got at least 7,000 NYPD officers, including 50 canine teams, plainclothes officers also dispersed throughout the city, sniper teams on the rooftops, you name it. Talk about the intense security precautions taken each New Year's Eve here in the Big Apple.
Sure. So it's an evening where if you don't do it right, you could actually have an unpredictable response, potentially chaos. But the NYPD always does it right because they have planning, patience, and lots of preparation. Yeah. And those really are the keys. But more so, if you get into the tactical aspects of it, I'd like to refer to as the gates, guards, guns, and gadgets. So the gates, the revelers are standing behind these gates. And the gates are at the subway, so you don't have people coming in and out of entrances, so you don't know where they're coming. The guards, obviously, the number of people that are wearing uniforms and who are not wearing uniforms. And, of course, the weapons, they are ready to respond at any time to any type of violence. God forbid it ever happens. And lastly, as you mentioned beforehand, the gadgets. This year, new is the utilization of a drone that the NYPD wants for surveillance, enhanced surveillance. So these things all come together to create this web of protection and security that really is unprecedented.
Yeah, no, the drones, in fact, are new technology, first time the NYPD has ever implemented them. And basically, they have a technology that can detect other drones that are being flown in the area. And you remember an airport, I believe it was in the UK, got shut down and thousands of flights canceled because, and thank God, it turned out not to be terror. And it was just some group that was flying a drone and happened to interrupt air travel. But if these drones were in the wrong hands, we don't even want to talk about the possibilities. So now they can detect them. If somebody puts up a drone and they're not supposed to be, these drones that the NYPD have in the air will stop them.
It's an issue that we're on the verge of. What I believe we're going to have is this drone economy. Yeah. You're actually going. You heard it from Amazon. They want to use these drones more and more. The Federal Aviation Administration has been struggling with how to keep these things safe, so that what you really try to do is not have them fly over populated areas. And of course, now it is a problem if you're utilizing them for a bad effect. And this is why this new technology, it's developing, it's evolving in concert with the threats.
Okay, so backpacks, large bags, that's always been prohibited. I don't understand how these people do it. I came into work early this afternoon and everybody was lining up in the barricades. I don't know how somebody goes 12 hours without peeing. I'll never figure that one out. And then there's rain, okay? And umbrellas aren't even permitted. I'm sorry to go in the potty talk, but I have 3 kids. Do you think the rain held back revelers at all for that reason? No umbrellas.
You know, well, every year we say, wow, it's the coldest it's been in a very long time, and therefore not a lot of people are going to show up. Everybody comes. And now it's rain, and everyone's going to be there. But the key to remember is you're restricting movements. And so you don't allow, you have a frozen zone, so you don't allow cars and trucks to move within the zone. You don't have people just running where they want to. They keep it all controlled, which is the way you prevent surprises.
All right. Michael Balboni, thank you very much, and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you, too.